What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you've got that dreaded airbag light staring you in the face and a scan tool spitting out code B1410, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into the B1410 passenger occupant sensor fault. This is a common but crucial safety issue, so let's get it sorted out. First things first, what does B1410 actually mean? In simple terms, your car's brain, the body control module, or BC, can't get a proper reading from the sensor in your passenger seat. This sensor is super important. It's a weight sensor, often called an occupant classification sensor, and its job is to tell the airbag system whether there's an adult, a child, or nothing at all in the passenger seat. Why does this matter? Well, it determines if the passenger airbag should deploy in a crash, and at what force. If the sensor is faulty, the system defaults to off to be safe, meaning your passenger airbag won't deploy. That's why your airbag light is on, and why you will often see the passenger airbag off light illuminated, even with an adult sitting there. So, where is this tricky sensor located? It's not a standalone module you can just unplug. It's actually a thin, pressure-sensitive mat integrated directly into the foam cushion of the passenger seat bottom. This location is why it can sometimes fail. Constant use, people kneeling on the seat, heavy objects, or even spilled liquids can damage the delicate internal circuits of the mat over time. Now, how do we confirm the sensor is the problem before we start tearing things apart? The best way is with a good diagnostic scan tool that can read live data from the airbag module. You'll want to look for a parameter related to the passenger seat weight or occupant classification. With the seat empty, the reading should be 0 or indicate empty. Then, have an adult sit in the seat. The reading should change to reflect that an adult is present. If the reading is erratic, doesn't change, or stays at 0 no matter what, you've pretty much confirmed the sensor mat has failed. Don't be tempted by those cheap emulator boxers you see online. They trick the system into thinking an adult is always in the seat, which is incredibly dangerous if you ever have a child seat there. We're doing this the right way. Okay, diagnosis complete. It's time for the fix. Unfortunately, because the sensor is built into the seat cushion, the most reliable and recommended repair is to replace the entire seat cushion bottom, which comes with a new sensor mat already installed. I know, it sounds like a lot, but it's a very straightforward process. First, and most importantly, disconnect the negative terminal on your car battery and wait at least 15 minutes. We are working with the airbag system, and the last thing we want is an accidental deployment. Safety first, always. Next, you'll need to unbolt the passenger seat from the floor of the car. There are usually 4 bolts holding it in place, often hidden under plastic trim pieces. Once the bolts are out, carefully tilt the seat back to access the electrical connectors underneath. There will be several for the seat motors, heaters, and of course, the airbag system. The airbag connectors are almost always bright yellow. Disconnect everything, and then you can lift the entire seat out of the car. With the seat on a workbench, you'll start disassembling it. The goal is to separate the bottom cushion from the seat frame and backrest. This usually involves removing some plastic trim and unclipping the upholstery. The upholstery is often held on with hog rings or plastic J-clips. A good pair of pliers will be your best friend here. Be gentle with the fabric so you don't tear it. Once the cover is peeled back, you can lift the old foam cushion right off the seat pan. Now, grab your new seat cushion with the integrated sensor. Place it onto the seat pan, making sure it's aligned correctly. Then, carefully pull the upholstery back over it, resecuring all those clips or hog rings. Reassemble the rest of the seat, and you're ready to put it back in the car. Place the seat back inside, bolt it down to the floor, and reconnect all those electrical connectors underneath. Make sure that yellow airbag connector clicks securely into place. Finally, reconnect your car battery. But we're not done just yet. This is the most critical, final step. Calibration. The new sensor needs to be calibrated to the vehicle's airbag control module. This process, often called Occupant Classification System or OCS recalibration, zeroes out the sensor and teaches the system what an empty seat feels like. This requires a high-level diagnostic scan tool with bidirectional capabilities. You can't skip this step. Without proper calibration, the system won't work correctly, and that airbag light will stay on. Follow the on-screen prompts on your scan tool to perform the recalibration. Once calibration is complete, clear all the diagnostic trouble codes. Start the car and check the dash. The airbag light should be off, and the passenger airbag off light should only illuminate when the seat is empty, or has a very light object on it. Test it by having an adult sit in the seat. The light should go out. And there, you have it. You've successfully diagnosed and replaced the faulty B1410 passenger occupant sensor. It's a bit of work, but it's a job you can definitely tackle yourself, saving you a ton of money and ensuring your vehicle's safety systems are working as they should. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you out, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more DIY repair guides. We'll see you in the next one.